again. It's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida. I'm at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. Hopefully starting my timer. I've got a 12-inch by 16-inch canvas and some Sherwin Williams paints, eggshell both. And I'm going to use both the black and the white. And the black is a Tricorn Black. And then I'm going to contemplate whether I want to do a scoop and drag. I may tip this around first. I just did a leopard orchid yesterday that I really liked a lot. So it has sort of inspired me to want to do that. Something similar to that in any case. Again, it's important to have deep enough paint after you spread it out a little bit to still be able to scoop and drag after you swipe. So I have some Calypso, which is a Colors to Go Sherwin Williams also, and I think I'm going to use that as well. Now the Calypso I am using it after having put 25% GAC 800 by Golden in there. And I don't do that much with colored house paint, but I've liked everything that I've done so far. I do see I have something in there. Oh, it popped. It was just a bubble. It makes me want some other blues. But I have plenty of Prizm Pours and Primary Elements. I am a Colour Arte affiliate, and you will find a 20% off coupon code with the website address underneath the video. I don't know what's going to happen in a moment at all, but I do have my paint somewhat spread out. I have a large paddle as long as I pulled it. Oh no. Okay, it's time to pull it out of the bucket. My two favorite palette knives are in the bucket, so give me a moment so I don't drip all over everything. And there's my favorite. Now I'm going to use 3 different colors from Atelier with Australian Floetrol mixed into them. And one of them, the first one, is Prussian Blue. The second one is light turquoise, and the third one is phthalo turquoise. I'm going to start with the phthalo turquoise. Go for the Prussian Blue. And the light turquoise is the one that reminds me the most of the Calypso. Then I'm going to grab my Mayan Gold, which is a Prizm Pour. Capture most of that. It was a little runny. And go for my Marooned, which is from the Tropical Waters Deserted Island set. I'm going to scrape that off. I'm tempted to just wipe it off and keep it handy in case I want it again for any reason. I've got smaller palette knives, and I'm probably going to grab one. As a matter of fact, probably going to grab one of the 2 that are in the bucket. Just wipe them off. The bucket is, by the way, a large rectangular rubberized feed and grain store bucket that's like a large dish pan. People keep asking me about it, so I thought I'd tell you. Oh, I've got dried paint. My favorite palette knife. Alright, so I see that there's lots of things I like, and I'm going to go ahead and continue. I'm going to use some black. That's Australian Floetrol with Amsterdam Black. I'm going to use some dioxazine purple, which is Hobby Lobby Master's Touch. I'm going to sneak in, if it's open, which I don't know why I would have closed that, but I guess I did. Yeah, loosened the whole top. I can't do this. Come on. You can. I got it. This is a Bling It. This is the Ginger Peach. It's not the Bling It. I thought it was something else. Cells are developing. Pretty happy about that. Can't believe I left paint on my favorite palette knife. I'm disappointed in myself. Now, what colors do I want? I think I want some more of the deep, oh, that's deep crimson. I want Marooned. And where have I hidden it? I found it. Yay. Okay, so let's go backtrack. I'm going to use some of the, let's go for the white this time to start with. Which was barely open in my last video, so I'm not surprised it's kind of clogged. And I'm going to go for the light turquoise again. And I really want, there we go, I found it. The Bling It Golden Maple. And then the Marooned. And I don't mind if I dribble. That's why I'm holding my palette knife over. Dug a little deeper than I anticipated, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. I'll still get something, just not as much as I was expecting. So just in case you ever need to know, palette knives clean palette knives pretty nicely. You just scrape. Alright, I have some nice cells, not as many as I want though. So I'm going to do the black and the white together in here. That was more than I anticipated, but that's okay because it's going to work nicely. I think I'm going to put something in there. Something flower-like, I guess. Now it's time, if I want, to scoop and drag. Which makes me want to put some more white over here to drag into. And quite a few marks will move off. The canvas when I spin it out. I am learning to be a lot more free with my choice of scoops. And I never mind smoothing some paint out toward the edge. I like my color choices. And I like scraping my palette knife off on the canvas. Edge of the canvas, I should say. Let's grab a little bit of this. kind of need a little more paint. I think I'm going to lose a lot of the nice things when I spin this out. Starting with that paint. Take a few things out of my way. I don't have paint all over all of them. Use my palette knife to integrate. I've got a late start today, so this is mostly me playing. I gotta remember to get my, I like that. It won't look anything like that, of course, but I like it. I've got to move this up and try and get this centralized as best I can so that when I spin, it's not a problem. Yep, we got good spin effects. We got paint coming off. Let's go the other way. I might want to swipe again and scoop again. Hard to tell. Although I am really liking what I've got a lot. I want to spin just the same way I just did. Maybe one more time the other way. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot. It doesn't keep me from desiring having like some black cell activator move through areas of that. But I'm really liking what I've got. I think this is calling me. Although if I leave it alone, I've got some really nice negative space. I really want some black in there. So I'm going to give myself an opportunity as soon as I find small palette knife, and I do mean a small one. Spread it out a little bit with my breath and my finger. I do like that. I am not unhappy I did that a bit. Alright, so looks like a little tiny purple dragon head in the middle. Which doesn't mean I should change that. Should I change anything? I don't see anything that demands me changing anything. Well, maybe I'll just drag that line down. Not that it made a tremendous amount of difference. This is nice. I like this little whatever it is. I like this from a bunch of different directions, which usually bodes well. I'm going to shimmer that at you and call it good. Maybe I'll have time for another painting. I'm going to look for bubbles, especially now, under my flashlight. Ooh. I so love that marooned. So don't forget to look for the 20% off Colour Arte coupon code. This little mark here was bugging me, and I think now that I've blown into it, I'll be happier. Or I will in a minute. Evidently there's a little tiny critter in the middle. Did I zoom in? I don't recall. I zoomed in pretty much. Zoom in a little more. I can zoom in a lot more. Hopefully you can see the shimmer in there. Look at that. Those are really pretty colors. I like turquoise and maroon together. I'm thinking that there's something I want to do to this, but mostly if I have any gaps on the edges, I'm going to use the paint around the edges. There's some really nice cells. There's not a ton of cells, but I like the placement of the ones that I do have. And I like the negative spaces. I like the white and the black. Alright, so thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for watching longer. Thank you for the donations through PayPal that help keep me painting. You can find the icon for PayPal on the bottom right-hand corner of my YouTube channel banner. If you'd like to be helpful and have access to a library of 60 members-only videos, it's $9.99 a month to join my channel, and I really appreciate you guys who have. There's not a lot of you, but like I said, there's 60 videos, all for you. I want to thank you guys for the donations that you've made and the people who've joined. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. That's on my channel. If you go to my channel and look for playlists, you'll find 28 playlists of 100 and by topic and genre. And if you need anything, just ask me, because I have everything organized. All the links are available to me to give to you easily. I will be popping bubbles. I won't forget. What else can I tell you? My paint pouring recipe is below the video. My email address is easpbgallery and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. I do sell my artwork, and I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. And under that 20% off coupon code for Colour Arte products and that link to their website, you will find my link tree with Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group Expressionist, Fluid Art Studio, Appreciation Group, and other places like Society 6 and Legalist. If you have Christmas shopping to do, I recommend you go have a peek at some of my designs. Are awesome. Anyway, I love you guys, and you inspire the heck out of me. I'm so glad you're here. I post at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, pretty much 7 days a week, and I hope you come again. I love you much. I'll see you anon. Priscilla out. Bye for now.